Where you going, boy? You gonna go to the bathroom?
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Bills Stadium, just south of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Leave it alone, man. Fucking dog.
Get the fuck away from me, man. Go ahead. Get the fuck on.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. He'll have a first down past the 40. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
No, I want
Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Moser go wherever I go. Remember that.
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet for
whatever
the
for
tailgate
Moser.
lots.
Everyone talks about starting
That's
out
why I ain't got no
fast.
picks now.
Talks about getting explosive type plays.
I'm fucked up in the
That was
draft, homie. I
absolutely
ain't got no
thunderbolt.
picks.
And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out
I
the
got
window.
second in the 5. That's it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
You should know I
at the
want
25.
your ass. I want to fuck you up.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Why the fuck? Where the fuck is he at? Is my nigga hurt?
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with
you ain't got no
3-1.
plays. You be
I'm not sure
rallying.
this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And a Steeler first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. Here's McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Wow.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Let's get a pick.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. About 3 yards there to the 27.
On the carry.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Cousins gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First down, Pittsburgh.
I'm a slow drive. That's what be knocking me out of my game, man. Nigga be having these long ass drives. Wow.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the toss right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bills' 16-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Cousins to throw it. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Come on, defense. Let's go.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Motion. 56.
Play action. Now it's Allen. On the move to his left.
Oh, he didn't do
you
what
saw
I
that
wanted
one
to
coming.
do.
It's intercepted.
I
Thrown
thought he
back
was gonna
across his
fucking
body.
put it in
Picked up
there.
by
He
the
didn't
all-pro
do it.
safety,
Good
Minka
shit.
Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
That's my bad. That's all on me. My bad, Allen.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
My bad,
McCaffrey on the handoff.
That's my
He's
bad.
taken down at the 17-yard line.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7. Steelers 3.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
That really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And a short gain down to about the 33. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You
get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mostert works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
It's fucking bullshit. I kick 60 yards. How the fuck I miss a 44 yard?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Cousins gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
It certainly didn't appear that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Give me the fucking ball. Stop playing.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Check, check. Lucky. Hey, hold.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
All day, every day, any day. My Lord. Mike 51. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's right.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That's right. Believe it.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Cousins now. And that will be incomplete.
All right.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Here's Jordan Berry now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He's just getting started.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Mostert. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Allen. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Allen's throw is complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball.
Damn,
and puts
man.
it right out there
Come back
for the
now.
nice pickup.
Here's Mostert. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys
Come
will get
on, man.
the
Hold on, bro.
football
Hold on
back.
with you. This bullshit. I'm ready. Shit, man. This is some bullshit, man. They fucking robbed me.
Fumble on the play.
I can't fucking
Recovered
get
by
break.
Pittsburgh.
That is wild. Can't get a break.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Cousins now after the fumble recovery.
Come on, pick
And
the
that'll be
ball
knocked away.
off.
It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
On the carry.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Cousins. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
This is Mostert. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
You ain't got no running back, nigga. You got all the motherfucking players.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off at the 39. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
The Bills take
that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And this is incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They hand it off to Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Steelers 3.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
51 for Mike, boy, 51. Let's go, defense, let's go.
Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The kick by pass is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, Cousins again.
They didn't let me get that big. Oh, my God.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
I'm coming, niggas.
Now Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Got like 4 minutes. I'm coming. About to roll up again. I'm coming.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Man, shut the fuck up.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And down to the 7-yard line.
McCaffrey, the ball.
A big run there. 29 yards and a 1st.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in.
They did me dirty. There was so much holding on that fucking play.
Jalen Samuels with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
So much holding.
And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play here for the Bills. 46 yards. Down right around the 25. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Vince Williams.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Bass is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done. But, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Here's Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And got his man complete. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Rico Gafford, 78 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead.
For that playoff game.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
That's how I beat you. I dealt with that nigga the whole fucking game.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They go play action. Cousins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Brings up 4th down.
Hell of a damn clock for you. I will shut you down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
24 is the mic. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Buffalo, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.